talking to her for. All right, let me call her here. This morning, God, I can't find, I'll go back here. Right, the headline in the paper this morning is no deaths due to vaccines. So we ought to be the only country on the face of the planet. Right? Let me call this lady here. Who said that? Abdul Richards? All right, no problem. Monday, September 13, the article was printed.
Hello, morning.
Hi, good morning, my dear. How are you? This is Stefan, darling. We spoke yesterday, and we spoke again this morning. How are you going? How are you making out?
I'm doing with Stefan. I just in pieces.
You just what?
I'm just in pieces. I am broken in pieces.
Okay. The first thing I want to do for you, okay, is you have anybody counseling you at this point in time?
No, Stefan, I don't need counseling.
You don't need counseling?
I will hold on to my Creator.
Okay. Could you, well, I know you wanted to share this story because you believe it's not being, people are not speaking out.
It's not fair. People are afraid to speak out, Stefan. People are afraid to speak out.
Explain us what happened with your daughter.
She took the first vaccine on the 10th of June. Nothing happened. Everything was okay with her. She just got a slight fever.
Okay.
On the 7th of August, she took the second vaccine, the AstraZeneca.
Mm-hmm.
She came home and she had a fever. I deal with her. And then after she had rectum bleeding and nosebleed.
She had rectum bleeding?
Yes, Stefan.
Nose bleeding too?
Yes, Stefan. And she was healthy all the time. It was only when she took the vaccine.
The second dose?
Yes. And after that lasts for 3 days.
Okay.
And she was so positive about the vaccine, she didn't want to believe that the vaccine doing this to her. She was very positive. You could not tell her nothing negative about the vaccine.
All right.
So I gave her opinion. I respected her views.
Right.
And then after she started to have problems breathing, but the breathing was very slight, and she telling me it's the Sahara dust. It's the Sahara dust. And it keep getting worse and worse every day because I was monitoring her because I know what the vaccine is. But every time I tell her, she don't want to believe in the vaccine.
Did you go for your vaccine?
I take the first dose of Sinopharm on the 2nd of August. I was supposed to go on the 30th and take the second dose, but my body is too weak. I cannot take a step on after burying her on the 20th. She died on the 26th of August.
Okay. All right. She died on the 26th, so you couldn't go back for the second shot of the second.
I broke down. I was too weak.
Your body was too weak, of course, and you were grieving. So that was smart to do. That was advised by a doctor, right?
Yes, Stefan.
Okay, that's good.
On Tuesday, the 22nd of August, she started to get pain from her hip down. She couldn't walk, and under her feet was very cold. And I begged her to go by the doctor. Monday, the 23rd, she walked down the corridor where her brother living, a few feet away. Right time she come back, she was having heavy breathing problems. I begged her to go by the doctor. She said, no, it's just a little pain, it's not the vaccine. Wednesday morning, she get up and how I see her, and she working from home. She's hiding everything and showing me she could be strong. And I watch her, I say, Samira, go by the doctor. I said, go by the doctor. And she made up her mind and she went by the doctor. When she went by the doctor, the doctor treated her for a slip disc. And she couldn't walk, and whatever he gave her through her veins. By the time she reached home.
Oh, okay, just now, hold on. She went by a doctor and the doctor treated her for a slip disc?
Yes, Stefan.
How he arrived? Did he say, did this doctor say how they arrived at that decision that it was a slip disc?
No. And she was having problems breathing and he didn't even give her oxygen. because I have a picture with her where she sit on the chair taking the breath. And the time she reached home about 1 o'clock, she was only bawling for more pain from her shoulder, her whole body go down. And I put her on my bed and I had her, soothing her. I keep in touch with the doctor, Stephen. The doctor said this is how the medication must have her. Up to 5 o'clock in the evening, we liaised with the doctor, and he said this is how the medication will have her. And he gave her another tablet to take. I have all the tablets home, and when she took that tablet, about 2 hours after, she fell asleep thinking. She could have hardly talked to me when she came home. And she only bawling for water, and she's having problems to breathe. And when she on pain, real pain, she just hold on to me and I hold on to her and try to soothe her. When she took the tablet, I thought she was sleeping. When I did check, she went into a coma.
She went into a coma?
Yes, because when I lift her hands, the hands went down. And I watch her and I call the ambulance. And she never gained consciousness. She never came out of consciousness. The doctors at Mount Hope, by the time she reached Mount Hope, her whole body was poisoned. Her body rejected the medication. She died at 9:45.
And this is what? This is 3 weeks after the second shot?
Exactly 3 weeks, exactly 21 days. And she died on the 26th of August.
And what did you speak to the doctors and let them know that she took the vaccine and it's only after the second shot that she developed these difficulties and came into these problems? And
I did not talk to the doctors in Mount Hope. We took the tablets that the doctor gave her to the doctors in Mount Hope. And I didn't get, that's all I could have given them because the doctors are never rushing to look after her. So they just take that. And since that, I didn't get to talk to the doctor. It's just the doctor keeps liaising with us and telling her she's very sick. They question us. I can't remember if I told them that because I was in a state. And I see her. And I see the condition she was in because the doctors and them tried to say, it's a first case they ever see like this, so terrible. Such a young person.
And what did they put as cause of that?
They put acute lung injury and uncontrolled diabetic. My daughter was not uncontrolled diabetic. She was seeing a professor in an institute for her diabetes. So her diabetes was controlled. Is the medication, whatever it is, and another thing I forget to tell you is that when her cycle came 1 week before, and she was, big clots of blood was dropping out from her into the toilet. Chunks of blood. I offered to give her saffron to drink. She didn't want to take no medication because she figured vaccine couldn't do her that. She was very positive about this vaccine.
But she got into complications before. I have to establish this, right? She got into complications before any medication was given to her.
Yes, because she had pain. All these things happened before I took her to the doctor, before she went to the doctor.
And did the doctor that recommended that medication, was he aware that she had taken the AstraZeneca vaccine?
I should think so because I did not go with her. There's a friend who went with her. I should think because she took the vaccine because I didn't go with her. She didn't want nobody to go with her by the doctor. She felt she was so strong.
How old was your daughter?
36 years, Stefan. 36 years.
36 years old.
Very educated, had a permanent job.